The first thing you're going to do is go to the Fontes and Pinnell website. When you get there, you will go into online resources here. So I'm going to select online resources. It's going to take me in. The next thing is I'm going to select the guided reading here and select my grade level, or for the story that we're using. For this, I'll just choose grade 1. After I select grade 1, this is where I'll scroll down and I'll find the story that I'm currently working on. Okay, and I want to make sure that I am choosing the second icon, which is your reading record. So I'm going to choose the monster, and I'm going to select the PDF here to open up. You can see here it's opening up in a new page. Now I have my digital reading record, or running record. And for this, I'm going to then select the Apple Share icon, which is the box with the arrow pointing out of it, and I'm going to save it to my files. I'm going to choose, hopefully we have a running records folder at this point, so if we don't, we can click on this button and make a folder, but here I'm going to choose running records and click on save. Now I will click my home button, take me back, and I'm going to select go into my Files app, which is the blue icon rather, with the white background, and I'll go into Browse and select Find My Running Records folder. Here, I'm going to find the document that I just saved. I'm going to long press by holding on, and I'm going to duplicate. So now that I have, this is my master, and this is the one I can work in. What I could then do is I could rename it and give it the student name if I want, or I could just keep it as is, or maybe you're doing, you write in the date that you're doing this. So now I click on this, and in the upper right hand corner you'll see a little markup. That's what I'll be using. So clicking on the markup, I now have the options to write on it. So I could put in this case, I could put in the student name, and then the teacher name, and so on. And using 2 fingers, I can scroll around, and choose the different parts. I can make my tick marks or whatever I need to do over here. I can choose by selecting here. Clicking twice, I can choose the thickness of the pen that you're going through. So when we're done, we will select the markup again to get rid of it and click on Done. We now have a saved copy of our markup. The last thing we could do is long press that document and select Move. Move will give me the ability to not only just save something in the iCloud drive, but also save something in maybe a student folder. So you can see here I have a generic folder called student folder in my Google Drive. I can move it to there and put copy, and now I have a copy in my student folder. So when I'm going through conferences and such, now I can go back to that student folder. We can look at the once a month or twice a month that we did the running record, and we can compare results with parents, with other faculty members, and so on, so that we have those running records on hand at any given time. So what we did is we downloaded the running record, marked it up using the Files app, and then exported it into the Google Drive. Hope that helps.